Hello and welcome into Long Beach here at the Long Beach Municipal Ice Arena for tonight's Nassau County matchup between the Syosset Braves, the defending champion Syosset Braves, and the Valley Stream Storm. Hello everyone, welcome into the Long Island Sports Network. My name is Ian Benke. If you can't tell from the ice, the glass a little bit steamed up and a little bit of interesting conditions down there on the ice, but the teams are going to have to fight through it here to get a win here in this game. The Braves have already taken to the ice, and so far they're looking for a repeat matchup here in another game against Valley Stream. Came out with a big win against the Storm their last time facing them back in November, and looking for another resounding victory here tonight. But they're going to have to do it a little bit shorthanded. Some of their most talented players not going to be taking part in this game. One of them, David Disqui, not here tonight due to a little bit of a tussle in their last game. So he's going to be missing a lot of action here down the stretch. Going to be sorely missed among some of the other players that they're going to be missing here in this game. But this is an opportunity here on the other side for Valley Stream. Again, coming off of a tough loss to Belmore Merrick their last time out, 6-4. They dropped that one to the Bulldogs. But a lot of close games here for Valley Stream. You look at the average in each game. They score about 3.5 goals per game and allow 5. So they're in a lot of these matchups. They're just going to have to stay strong defensively here in this game. Rely on some strong goaltending as well. That's going to be something to keep an eye out on here down the stretch of the regular season. If you want to pick out a player to watch on this Valley Stream team, you got to look no further than Aiden Siegel, number 13 here in the blue uniforms in this one. 8 goals, 4 assists for Siegel so far this season. He's been very strong, so tough for a lot of teams to contain, and got a goal and an assist in that last game against Belmore Merrick. The star of that game, Patrick O'Doherty, 2 goals, 2 assists. Lone goal scorer in the last matchup against the Braves was Tyler Darnell. He got the lone goal in a 9-1 decision. Just about set for this lone game tonight here in Long Beach, as we can take a look around the Nassau County slate, the New York Islanders High School Hockey League, with the other game here tonight going in the books as a 1-0 win for WSP Wantagh Seaford. Plain Edge getting the victory. The report Washington couldn't get enough players here. It was a forfeit win for the Kings. But, you look around the rest of the league, and games have already gone final. Massapequa, a 5-4 overtime victory over Half Hollow Hills. And then other varsity action just about to get underway. Farmingdale against East Meadow. And also this game here right now, and a couple of JV games getting underway later tonight. But the lone game here in Long Beach, getting set for Valley Stream and Syosset, just a few moments away on the Long Island Sports Network. So we're just about set to go here between the Storm and the Braves. We can take a look at the goaltending matchup here as the team's getting some final instructions from their coaches. And we can take a look down there in the crease. First to our left here for Valley Stream, Patrick Donahue seems set to go in goal. What would be his third appearance of the year for the Storm. 0-2 record, the 7.50 GAA. He's allowed 15 goals through those 2 games, but an .825 save percentage. He's seen a lot of pucks on goal, hoping to have his defense help him out a little bit in this matchup. On the other side, Sam Flax makes his 5th appearance of the year for the Braves. 3-1 so far this year, a 2.50 GAA, and a save percentage just over .880. Face-off is at center ice, and we are underway. Valley Stream gets possession first. Coming in with it, William Alguazini on the left wing. Closed off quickly there. That was Patrick Mianelli over in the corner. Mianelli able to poke it away. Looking over on the near side to Daniel Desquit. Can't get it clear as that's chopped into the far side corner by O'Doherty. Only kept in for a moment. Chipped along further there by Naumov. And this whistled down for offside. Early whistle here in this one, no score. In fact, just 29 seconds off the clock here in the first period. Syosset coming into this one, as we mentioned, the defending champions here in the league in Conference 1, but find themselves positioned in 3rd place right now as this fired in for icing. They get a defensive zone face-off coming up here. They find themselves in 3rd place, and here Valley Stream position in 6th as they stand right now, but they do have a couple of games in hand, only playing 7 to this point to the 9 games in the book so far for Syosset as this cleared out of the zone by the Braves. We're on the near side, boards picked up. Alguazini goes to his left and hands off there to Aiden Siegel. Siegel pins this one around. Over on the near side, picked up by Nicholas Naumov. Naumov trying to get it to the slot, but it's taken away by Syosset. Heading up the other way, Zach Knoll on the right wing. Knoll, backhand dump, goes around the boards to the near side. Picked up there by the team in white. Looking to get it back to Knoll, but taken away. Patrick O'Doherty sparking it clear. Only goes as far as the blue line. Good work there right off the bench to pin it in. Back down behind the net. Spinning shot. Looking for the angle there. Desquig goes off the outside of the net. Storm able to clear this one down the ice. Takes a bump there, forcing Sam Flax into playing it. Near side, able to get it out past the blue line. As this goes off a player lurking in the zone for Valley Stream, so that is offside. Pardon me, I called that for some infraction here against Valley Stream, which makes it a defensive zone faceoff. Might have been played with a high stick. Either way, a defensive zone draw that is lost there by Valley Stream, comes back behind their net. That's Musnick down there, leaving it along here near side boards. Battling for it, trying to get it clear there. Cameron Conroy tries the far side for the Storm, able to do it. Gets some help there from his man in Kenji Nagata. Coming back at the other end now, here's Robert Engel. Rather, that's number 72 there is Sigler. Wesley Sigler left along near side. Heads back up the other end. Chipped along by Nagata. Collision there as he knocked Gagliano down to the ice, but the possession falls to Syosset. Here on the near side, chipped along, allowing them to go for a change. Joseph Belletta races off. As he does so, that's pinned in by Nagata. Allows a defensive pairing change for Valley Stream. Now trying to use that to their advantage is Syosset as a shot comes right in front. Desquis missed the net. Left along behind the net. Taken over to the blue line, but not clear. Braves able to pin it in deep. They can complete their defensive unit change as both teams trying to keep the legs fresh early in this one. On the charge through neutral, Nicholas Naumov. And he leaves over to O'Doherty. O'Doherty's drop pass intercepted. Comes up the other end with Knoll. Zach Knoll with some numbers here. Syosset trying to lead the charge. Knoll swoops around, takes to the blue line. Backhand flip goes off the leg of the defender there. Good work by the man waiting right there, Nathan Siegel. Forces the reset here from Syosset. Pass finds Siegel waiting right at the red line. Dangles through one, but not the other. Stick checked away by Mianoli. Far side boards picked up by Johan Lee. Poked along, trying to get it clear. Just unable to keep it in was Michael Villaro. Dumped in where it's picked up by Patrick Mianoli for Syosset. This bounces up. Looked like it caught a hand over on the bench for Syosset. So the attempted clear, no good. Stays in the defensive end for the Braves. Both teams trying to find their legs offensively here early on in the first period. Face-off won by Syosset. They try to clear. As it comes to the near side boards and a cross-ice feed, a good one. Trying to link up with the man there in Sigler, but he couldn't establish this attacking end. Comes back here to Jake Gagliano. Gagliano to the near side, trying to chip it along further there is De Piero. Flipped out in front, not working out there for Syosset, but then Bone unable to keep it in. Valley Stream now coming back from their defensive end. Chipped along, finds Alguzini. William Alguzini on the left wing tries to drop pass there to Siegel. Not tape to tape as it comes back the other end. Potential 3-on-2 here for Syosset. They slow things down though, as Finelli couldn't get to it. The intended pass to the slot. Then this point pass comes all the way back where it's picked up by Flex, or Flax there leaves over to his own man. Miscue on that pass, attempted slapper from Mazzella. Goes underneath his stick, and then back out into neutral ice. That Bomeisel there delays, tries to flip along the far side boards, it's picked off. Reset over on the near side boards, trying to flip pass to Nagata. Nagata optionally lets it go in here. Teams bump the puck back and forth to each other here as that's pinned right back in. Valley Stream unable to knock that puck down. It comes back in their defensive end. Bomeisel leaves over to the far side. O'Doherty trying to lead the rush here for the Storm. Takes the right side, tries to dangle around, drop pass. Mazzella tried the shot, it was blocked in front. Looked like he got a piece of Jake Gagliano. Gagliano near side, trying to work it clear. His man tumbled down, that made it a little bit easier. Tries a slingshot here with Knoll. Knoll gives to the far side, a dasher feed to Johan Lee. He lost the handle, now developing 2-on-1. Steinberg tries a shot that time, that's a good save from Sam Flax. Rebound taken here by Syosset, no second opportunity. Look up the far side, here's Lee. Johan Lee swoops in, has it on the backhand, looks for someone to drop it off to. His team in the midst of a change, now finds a man in Slimovic. The long pass goes to no receiver. High off the glass here, Syosset now falling back on defense as Mazzella. This one goes off the blocker of Flax, allowing the Valley Stream to go for a change. Not much time there to complete the change as Disque brings it in. Brought over to Finelli. Finelli tries a timing pass over. A bouncing puck goes over the stick. The intended receiver there far side, and Sigler. Still there, Sigler couldn't settle that puck down right in front. Now he sends it along the dasher, comes into the corner. Wraparound look there for Finelli. Still trying to feed it out in front. Sticks tied up, Disque gets to it. Pass over to the point, pass through traffic, missed. Trying to jam it home, Sigler goes off the outside of the net. Wesley Sigler still on it, now gives over. Joseph Finelli, pass comes out in front, whiffing on the shot, Sigler picks it up. Back over to the top, Mianoli, cross ice feed. That shot, great block right in front. No pass, no lane to get that pass through. Goes over to Sigler there far side, then his pass intercepted. Michael Villaro able to clear it out for Valley Stream. They bend but don't break. Maybe not for long though, as Mianoli brings it right back in. This shot picked up by the netminder Donahue. Get a good look on that one as Donahue able to read that shot all the way coming from the man in Mianulli. Puck comes to the near side and clear. Agazzini on the rush here for Valley Stream, tries to drop pass near side. It's pinned up there. 2-on-1 defensively for Syosset. They're able to work it clear. Now maybe a race for the puck near side boards. Pass comes right out in front, deflected off the netminder Donahue's stick. Good positioning there. Allows it to come back up the other end. On the charge here, Naumov tries to pass through. That's just kept in. A long shot, stick to side by Flax. Agazzini knocked down the clearing attempt, but couldn't get it to a shot. Good recovery there as this comes through to the near side. No icing, allowing a change here on the fly. Stick in the lane disrupted that breakout attempt from Valley Stream, but now it comes near side, William Agazzini. Despite the tie-up, Agazzini nearly got to that puck on the move. Unable to find him though, Siegel, as this comes down the ice. And no icing, they wave it off. We keep play going, 6:15 to go in a scoreless game here in the first. That pass intercepted on the move here. That drop back once, the shot deflects up and in. Friendly bounce that time for Daniel Disquis, gets Syosset on the board. See here, the loose puck picked up by Disquis. The shot goes off the thigh of the defender, O'Doherty, then into the back of the net. Tough luck for him. Sometimes you do just about everything right, and that's exactly what Patrick O'Doherty did. Got there to block the shot, but didn't get all of it, and they redirected enough to elude Donahue. That goal for Daniel Disquis, his 4th of the season, gives Syosset the 1-0 lead. Puck be over to the far side here. Then the point pass, long shot, patted aside Donahue. Still in the danger zone here as it comes behind the net. Trying to work it clear, Nico Mazzella behind the goal. Into a board scrum, and now with some help from Cameron Conroy, able to work it clear. James Steinberg pins it in deep for Valley Stream. Kenji Nagata chases it down near side corner. Nagata has some help there, works it over, backhand shot, and what a beauty! James Steinberg levels us up at 1 with a backhanded snipe. This is one for the highlight reel. What a backhanded goal. James Steinberg right up and over Sam Flax. Just no chance on that one. All tied up at 1 on the 3rd goal of the year for James Steinberg. Got to be one of the nicest goals you'll see this year for Valley Stream. Naumov looking for more here as he sends this one around the blender. Kept in at the blue line there by Villaro. Villaro got it right over on the far side to Siegel. Siegel with some space, fed along. One more, and they score! Nicholas Naumov on the doorstep for the tap-in. Makes it 2-1, Storm. Great puck movement there. Just a tick-tack, then one more fed across right there to Naumov, left all alone by the Syosset defense. Great work there by Valley Stream, just keeping the puck moving, not allowing Syosset any time to recover defensively. That allowed Naumov to stay alone right there, all alone on the doorstep. All he had to do was get his stick on the puck there to tap it in. And for Naumov, his 4th of the year, gives Valley Stream the first lead of the night here in the first. They're looking for more as this shot deflects wide. Good stick there by Slimovich, deflecting it along the boards. Now picked up by Zach Knoll, trying for the response. 2 in a row, scored by Valley Stream from 1-0 down. They're now 2-1 up on Syosset. Trying to create some movement as this one goes off the near side boards, intended for Musnick, but instead they couldn't link up. This is pinned in off a deflection. No icing. Flax allows his teammate to pick it up. Now to the near side again, looking for Musnick. No luck clearing it out. comes along, a cross-size feed, deflected, and then chipped up in the air. Good stick by Gagliano. Now this one fished out clear. Over on the far side, it's Lee. Lee tries a drop pass there, and it's still in the slot. Backhand swipe at it, able to knock it to the far side, Max Musnick. One more there, but that pass intercepted by O'Doherty. O'Doherty takes it back behind his net to try to set a play up. Left to the far side. Working there is Naumov. Naumov tries to move it up the near side, but it's intercepted. Johan Lee there. Looked for a receiver for that pass, instead found O'Doherty. Naumov able to chip this in. Defensive unit able to change. Agazzini here on the attack for Valley Stream. New Blue Liners joining the play for the blue and white. Naumov trying to feed that pass down into the slot, but it's deflected and then covered up by Sam Flax. Good couple of shifts here for Valley Stream, keeping the pressure on. Not allowing any chance for Syosset to try to go on the counterattack, which is where they can really find some dangerous offensive chances. 2:58 to go here in this first period. 1-goal lead for Valley Stream. Syosset trying for the response as Disqui chips this in. Left along for Sigler. Sigler back to the point. Redirection there at the blue line from Mianoli. Couldn't keep it in, so they recollect here in the neutral zone. Backhand feed, nearly tape to Finelli. Instead, tipped off of his stick, they recollect. Flipped along near side boards. Picked up by Bone. Bone gives to the far side to Bomeisel. Bomeisel knocked down hard. Possession now falls to Valley Stream firmly. Kenji Nagata tried to give and go that time with Steinberg, but bounced off of his stick. Nagata picks it up at the blue line. One more to Steinberg. Steinberg rips and scores! James Steinberg, second of the game, makes it a 2-goal lead for Valley Stream. Lurking in the offensive zone pays off. Nagata able to keep it in. Then the pass over to Steinberg, a lot of space. Nobody there, and for terms of defensive support for Flax and company. And another goal on the board for the Storm in the first. Second goal of the game already for James Steinberg. Now he looks for the third as he chips in around the defense. Guided to the glass by Daniel Disqui. Syosset trying to get off their heels here and go on the attack. Haven't found much in the attacking zone as of late as this chipped along. Bomeisel finds Steinberg here, trying to work it clear. Nagata guides this all the way down. That flex off the stick that time of Shlimovic, so no icing. Shlimovic in his own end. Now finds Daniel Disqui far side. Tries to chip around the defender, no luck. Defensive support there from Christopher Bone. Bone takes it behind his own net. Minute 20 to go in the first. Big collision there in neutral ice. Gagliano knocks his man down in Mazzella. Puck comes into the attacking end. Looking for some space to work Zach Knoll. Knoll wipes his defender out behind the net. Look out here, backhand scores! Zach Knoll does the dirty work himself. It's back to a 1-goal game. Just outclassed his defender down behind the net. Then Knoll wide open. He could have done just about anything he wanted. Went to the backhand, and no chance there for Donahue. Some great backhanders showcased already in this game. That time for Knoll, his third goal of the season. Brought it back to a 1-score affair. It's 3-2. Under a minute to go here in the first period. A lot of action here between Valley Stream and Syosset. It might not be done. Nice feed here to Messina. Messina just ran out of room there on that attack. And back up the other end here. O'Doherty's shot goes off the pad that time of Flax. Back to the near side boards. Chance to move down the ice for Angelo Messina. Feeds a pass through here, connects with Schoenberg. Max Schoenberg feeds around the dasher. Looking to get it out in front, deflects off his skate and now to the near side boards. Back along behind the glass, or behind the net rather, to O'Doherty. He's able to flip it up and into the glove of a waiting blue liner for the Braves. Looking to move it back in, Mianoli. Sticks cancel out there, comes back in. Mianoli tried the slow pass over to Messina, then looks over to the far side and missed. Still left there, player strolling to the ice, glove down by Patrick Mianoli, but unable to get a shot away before the first period comes to a close. Very eventful first period between the Braves and Valley Stream, but it's the Storm with a 1-goal lead at the break. We'll take a look at some of the replays here, but step aside here on the LI Sports Network. Second period coming your way soon. Getting set for action here in the second period. Valley Stream with a 3-2 lead over Syosset here in Long Beach, getting set for the middle frame. Puck has been dropped and we are underway. It was a clean first period, no penalties on the board. Just a lot of great play and really good backhanded goals, really the showcase of the first period, but an early whistle here for offside. As trying to charge in was Aiden Siegel. Drop the puck again from neutral ice. This time Syosset trying to go on the charge up the right end. They now move from left to right to the Braves. But the Valley Stream defense able to chip this along. Siegel almost force an intercept. Now it comes up for Zach Knoll. Knoll with a backhanded goal, one of a couple of them in the first. Feeds this one off a defender's skate, then picked up there. Valley Stream once again able to work it clear. Agazzini, just a thorn in the side there on the forecheck. Delayed the breakout, now it comes along to Lee. Johan Lee up the right wing. Reps along there, then puts on the brakes. Tries to give it along now to the near side. Lee still pins the puck there. Guided closely by Valaro. He gives along to Knoll. Knoll tries to feed out in front, looking for the stick there of Desquis, but just missed. Back to the point where it's reset. Not finding much luck as this is chipped out. Jake Gagliano pins this up the far side boards, takes a tip, so no icing here. Change on the fly for Syosset. Paired with the long change here, so getting that puck in deep, also important. Great move, cutting through neutral ice. William Agazzini still with it now in the attacking end, but then just one move too many. Chipped along to Finelli. Goes to Finelli here, applies the brakes, looks for the man in motion. Pass deflected, Finelli still on it far side. Able to get it down low there to Sigler, but Wesley Sigler unable to keep possession. Now a whistle. Puck went up and out of play there as the Linesman goes over, gets a fresh biscuit from the penalty box. We're set for the restart of play over on the far side. Sam Flax in goal to his right, ready for the draw. The tie up there, and possession taken by Valley Stream, rather. That was the Valley Stream netminder, Patrick Donahue. And now Flax might have to be called on action. It's a 3-on-1. Quicking for the shot there. Great save, Flax, shutting down that odd man rush. Just a jailbreak there for Valley Stream. Not sure that the attacker there realized how much help he had. It's a good save from Flax, taking away the shooting angle, but had two skaters there with them. Maybe get that chance back, maybe lay it off. Opportunity gone, though, as Lee takes it clear. Now Knoll on the attack. Zach Knoll tried to glide that through. Instead, lost possession, comes up the other end. On the move, Kenji Nagata. Rather, that's its line mate there in Steinberg. Tried to pass right through to Nagata, but it's picked off. Johan Lee, right wing. Guided to the boards by Steinberg, but then guided further along by Knoll. Zach Knoll centering feed cut off. And back on the attack now, it's Patrick O'Doherty. O'Doherty spins to his left, then to his right. Feeds this along the boards, picked up by Mazzella. Nico Mazzella tried to pass right through. Instead, O'Doherty takes it back in, walks, fires, shot blocked. Good stick by Slimovic. Puck bounds now near side corner. Attempted clear, knocked down by Steinberg, but then Knoll picks it up, has some speed. Zach Knoll gets around, fires, goes off the glass. Found some room there against Bo Meisel, but too hot on the shot. Moving back in, Steinberg connects on that pass, one more, looking for Alguazini. He had him, then too much stick handling here, lost the puck. Conroy sent that puck in, delayed offside. Allowed the possession to be brought over to Syosset. Long flip pass intercepted. Alguazini able to guide this in for Valley Stream. Chips this along, but not before a check from Mianoli jarred the puck loose. Comes up the near side dasher. Picked up by Christopher Bone for the Storm. They try to move it up the far side. This is batted down, hand pass, but now waved off as Syosset touches up. Moving up the near side, Joseph Finelli, outnumbered there, just lets the puck trickle in deep. Pass too far in the skates of Aiden Siegel. Flipped up far side corner. This has enough for icing. We get a whistle and a break here finally with 10:49 to go in the second. This period has a similar feel to the first, kind of a slow start, then teams finally found their legs about midway through. That was when the scoring really ramped up. 5 goals in a period is quite a lot, especially when you consider it was still scoreless after the early going. Defensive zone draw, won by the Braves. Some pressure relieved on Sam Flax. They're able to chip this along. Found on the near side, Joseph Finelli. Finelli had his stick chopped on by Conroy. Trying to move up the far side, Alguazini. He finds a man in neutral ice, and Siegel. Siegel moves in right to the slot. Pad save Flax. Then good defensive work to just get that clear from Gagliano. It might work out on the attack, but good defensive stick work by Conroy. Works that over towards the bench, and then the puck chipped up off a glove of a Syosset player waiting on the home team bench. So face-off comes into neutral ice. Long Island Sports Network on YouTube. Working here is a quick shot. That's knocked down by Donahue. Comes to the far side here. Donahue in goal again, ready for the face-off. It's an attacking zone win. Establishing possession, Knoll, far side. Comes around behind the net to Lee. Johan Lee has it down low. One more along the far side. Back to the near. Trying to find some space around the perimeter. Comes along to the point. Gagliano trying to fire through traffic. It deflects wide. Trying to work it clear now. O'Doherty goes it to the far side, and it does work past the blue line. Attempted pass to Lee out of his reach. Comes back along where it's picked up by Valaro. He can't work it clear. It's pinned in deep for the moment. But now the blue and white able to charge down the ice. With some speed, Steinberg drives it wide. Thought about bringing it to the slot, then lays off to Kenji Nagata. Nagata, good stick check there. Broke up the play from Knoll. Nagata still with it here, neutral ice. Gives along to Steinberg. He charges in. Steinberg through one, but not the second. Then a big check jars the ire of the official. Delayed penalty coming up. O'Doherty tries to drag to a shot. Not able to make it work, as now some tempers flare. Get this all sorted out here as player heading to the box, Gagliano. It's a cross check against Gagliano, sending Valley Stream to the first power play of the game. Valley Stream power play unit so far this year. Haven't had a ton of opportunities, just 4 for 15. Meanwhile, the penalty kill for the Braves, they have had a lot of opportunities to kill off penalties. And so far, so good, only allowing 3 power play goals this season. PK efficiency just under 90% so far this year. See what they can do here. Possession along the perimeter for Patrick O'Doherty. Gives it over to the near side as it's chipped along there by Naumov. Working for it, Mianoli. Able to work it over to the far side, then fired all the way down by Ashton DePiero. Friendly bounce for Syosset into the corner. Taking it there is Wesley Siegler. Siegler just leaves possession there as he falls back on defense. With some room here, Patrick Algozzini spun down, shorthanded break. Here's Finelli. Finelli slaps one and he scores! Quick fire shot from Joseph Finelli. The shorthanded strike brings us level. Not much time, but he found just enough, and Finelli's quick shot on the slapper. Not something you see every day, works to perfection. The short-handed goal for Joseph Finelli. His 5th goal of the season, but his first while short-handed. Has brought us level at 3 apiece. .8:14 to go here in the second period. 1:13 to go on this power play for Valley Stream as they just let in the shorthanded goal. This one couldn't be cleared. Able to keep it in at the blue line for a moment was Siegel. Comes to the near side, and then Syosset again able to clear out. They have another odd man rush. Feed over. Here's a shot. Great pad stop from Donahue. Took that chance away from the man streaking in Knoll. Rather, that was Disque. Knoll laid the pass off. Zach Knoll able to take possession here, then slowly working it over as this fired down by Mianoli. Time ticking away, valuable seconds off the clock here on the man advantage for Valley Stream. Great stick work by Knoll. Rather, Disque, pass for Knoll goes right through his legs over into the corner. Trying to work it over to Algozzini, they find him. They got a 3-on-2, perhaps 4-on-2 if they hurry. Instead, they opt to just set it up. Algozzini in the corner. Double team there by the Syosset defense. Now gotten free. Quick shot fires there, just wide from Mazzella. Rebound wide of the cage, batted down with the hand, then knocked along. And this is a hand pass against Valley Stream just as the power play comes to a close. There was a goal scored there over those last 2 minutes, but it was the team that was shorthanded. Shorthanded strike from Joseph Finelli, 5th goal of the season. It's gotten us level at 3 goals apiece. Puck here, neutral ice. Finelli picks it up. Circles right here at center ice. Gives to the far side there to Gagliano. Gagliano tries a shot, stick to side by Donahue, then up and out of play into the netting. Donahue needed to get a piece of that one. That was threatening underneath the crossbar. Reflexes there, just put the paddle up and guided it out of play. Face-off comes now to Donahue's right. Tie up there, possession now favors Finelli. Tries a quick shot, stick to side by Donahue. Chasing it down in the corner, Bone, but he can't get it clear. Puck loose right in the slot, now taken by Valley Stream, up and clear. On the rush here, Rosario Perino. Perino lays a pass over, a fan on the shot. Comes over to the near side. Fink tried to get a shot on, but couldn't work. Working through neutral now, Syosset just staying on side. Allows the rush here from Musnik as he sends around the dasher. Pass comes to the point, chipped along by Slimovic. One more here near side boards to Sigler. Flip pass along, not able to be corralled at the point. Slimovic comes out into neutral ice. Gives one over to the far side, Jake Gagliano. He works around one, but Bo Meisel able to send it along to the boards. Trying to feed that pass through, it comes over to a shot instead. Donahue able to seal the pass to the ice. Now a nice move around on the far side. Looking along there, and a clean check down. That knocks Nagata down to the ice as the puck comes up in the attacking end. Working with it there, Finelli. Leaves it behind there. Bo Meisel picks up for Valley Stream, now picked up as there was a delayed penalty. Or rather, yeah, it looked like a delayed penalty and initial signal a high stick. Will send Syosset to their first power play. It's Kenji Nagata, the guilty party. Now Syosset a chance to get the lead back. They scored the first goal of this game. But since then, it was 3 in a row for Valley Stream, then 2 unanswered to this point. For Syosset has tied this affair up. Good start to this PK for the Storm as they dump it all the way down. Fed to the near side where they start the attack. On the move, Mianoli. Patrick Mianoli gives to Disque near side. Daniel Disque tries to work it around the boards. It's cut off by O'Doherty. O'Doherty can't clear. It's picked up there by Finelli. Finelli gives over near side. Mianoli. Mianoli tries a shot. That doesn't work out. Picked up by Steinberg. He delays. Now he clears. His pass flipped along. A good one finds Daniel Disque. Disque waiting there. Waiting for some support as now he's guided to the boards by Mazzella. Nico Mazzella trying to keep the puck along there, but instead taken clear. Pass right along, Disque's deflection. Great save, Donahue. Danger not clear though for Valley Stream. Collected at the point, a quick shot over from Mianoli goes wide. Physical play from O'Doherty, then one more as crunching his man to the glass is Siegel. Getting clear though, a quick shot, gloved up by Donahue. As now tempers flare a little bit as man crashed Donahue in front of goal. We take a look at this shot. Great save from Donahue, just got the glove on it as there was a look right there from Gagliano. Then the defense seemed to take exception a little bit there to the late follow-up from Gagliano. So 40 seconds to go on this power play. It's late changes from Valley Stream. Everything's square as they face off one by Syosset. Try to move it to the near side. Instead, Knoll leaves it back there. Gagliano back to Knoll at the point. Knoll fires. Shot deflected by Naumov. Comes back over to far side. Mianoli, one more. Finelli there. Looking for someone to give it off to. Feeds into the slot looking for Knoll, but his stick lifted. Naumov did a good job deflecting that play. Then one more, knocked down that pass, Siegel. Backhanded flip goes off a leg of bone. And the backhand shot goes wide as this flipped all the way down. Clinton right off the bench. Here's a chance in, the shot, what a goal! Algazzini off the bench on the scoreboard, and Valley Stream back in front. The home run pass worked out to perfection. Lots of time, the Deke got Flex to sail out on the shot. And what a goal from Algazzini. Algazzini has been all over the ice. Now William Algazzini has his 5th goal of the season. Put his team back out in front, 4-3. Looking for more here as this is chipped along. Siegel couldn't get to it, but now it's reset. Pass looking for Algazzini right in front, but just missed it. On the give from Valaro, Algazzini brought it right back in and chipped right back out by the defense of Syosset. And then this pass looking for Musnik on the move. His stick lifted. Naumov, look what I found right in front of goal. Siegel takes the middle here, has it on the backhand, looking for Algazzini. His pass deflected, now taken by Syosset up and clear. Glove down by Valaro, but this allows the move from Sigler. Sigler looking for the saucer feet just out of the reach of Musnik as he's guided to the glass pretty hard there on the far side. Attempted centering feed cut off there. Now trying to move forward, Naumov. Naumov's got it, he fires, stick saved as this is deflected up in the air by a high stick, but then knocked down legally so. After Sam Flex's save, Flex's save keeps this a 1-score contest. Under 2 minutes to go here in the second. The give near side finds O'Donoghue. Or Doherty there at the point. Tries to give over that time. Instead, Steinberg just goes off for the change, allows it to be completed. Knoll, the drop pass, looking for his man, intercepted. Now a chance to move down on the attack. So Doherty puts on the brakes. And one more to Kenji Nagata, knuckling puck, he couldn't collect it. As now possession favors Syosset here near side. Just getting that clear, Johan Lee gives up possession over on the far side. Have it down behind the net of Sam Flax here. Johan Lee on the attack with a minute to go in the second. Nice cross-ice feed, connects with Disque. Disque fires, that shot knocked down by Patrick Donaghy. Back to the point, got along by Zach Knoll off the dasher, then picked up by Cameron Conroy. Cam Conroy, this pass finds Steinberg here, one more to Mazzella. As Nagata, right wing, tried to get the pass to him, but then Knoll picked it off. Nice behind the back pass, finds a man in stride and Gagliano. Gagliano tries to drive the net front, and he knocked down as he did so. Knoll still with possession. 24 seconds to go as this deflected out to neutral ice. Nagata picks up left wing. Feeds this around the dasher here. It'll be cut off along the corner by Max Schoenberg. Back over to the near side, not clear. Nagata trying to keep it along the dasher. Looking to get one more shot on goal here, 5 seconds. Not gonna work out there as Schoenberg picks it up behind the goal, and that's where the second period comes to a close, but it was not a period without its drama. Short-handed goal, one of 2 straight to tie this one up for Syosset, but then right off the bench, what a goal from William Algazzini to get his team back in front. 4-3 Valley Stream after 2 here on the Long Island Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. Third period coming up in just a few moments.
What spot kind of feel, is it? This one.
Try that one.
I don't see it in there.
Or is it taped over? It might be taped over right there. Yeah, DC is.
Oh, that's fine.
Getting set for period 3 is now we're underway. A 1-goal lead for Valley Stream as we get action started. Final 15 minutes. Syosset trying to go for the sweep here in the season series. Driving in is Mianulli. Tried to get it in front, deflected off his stick and wide. Now behind the net, O'Doherty trying to work clear, guided over to the boards. Good check there by Ethan Reiser. Back to the near side, able to work it clear, trying for the pass along as this whistle. No, the official looked like he was going to whistle for offside, but instead we keep play moving. To the near side, Disque trying to dump it in, but that goes off the edge of the glass and out of play. Face-off comes to neutralize here after Disque tried to spark the attack on a dump and chase. Instead, they have to work it in the hard way. Puck is coming over to the far side here after face-off win. Jason Schiller trying to dump it in. Instead, comes back to Mianulli at the point. Give and go near side, Wesley Sigler. Sigler looking for Schiller there. Pass was deflected by the defense for Valley Stream. They work it up and clear. Aiden Siegel there, guided to the boards just in front of the Syosset bench. Now Algazzini brings it in the attack. William Algazzini has the go-ahead goal as things stand right now. Siegel guided to the glass there by Mianulli, able to shake off the hit, bring it out in front. Pass right out in front for Algazzini. Couldn't get it to a shot there as he ran out of space, but able to knock down this clearing attempt. Algazzini feeds a pass over, that one into the skates of the intended receiver in Nico Mazzella. Comes to the far side, Algazzini again, posing some trouble there, but then knocked down to the ice by Jason Schiller. As this comes up at the other end, and returning the favor that time was Patrick O'Doherty, knocking down at Wesley Sigler. Some physicality early in the third. Wesley Sigler here waits for the dump as now he heads off the ice. Matt Beaumeisel far side, chips this up and clear for Valley Stream. Steinberg forces the intercept as now Nagata knocked down, delayed penalty coming to Syosset as now they touch up. Nagata just got all of the check there as interference called. Some discussion here who's heading off, but it seems to be Jake Gagliano. He is the man in the box. He sits for the next two. Second chance on the power play for Valley Stream. Well, you got to remember their first opportunity, they did not score, but they did allow a shorthanded goal. That was the slapper from Joseph Finelli. They've got to avoid that, as now this whistle dead. Looks like we're just gonna drop the puck and try this again here. Naumov given the heave-ho on the face-off. He'll swap places with Algazzini. Algazzini wins the draw, but the face-off not able to be kept in the attacking zone. Comes back in the defensive end now with Siegel. Siegel gets some momentum, tries to pass over to O'Doherty. That doesn't work out as it's pinned right back in on the dump out. Nicholas Naumov on the give behind his net to Siegel. Siegel over on the far side, gets around his man in Knoll, takes it down low. Lost his edge there in the corner as he wipes out. O'Doherty able to keep it in. Fed across, looking for the deflection, up and over the net. That was another chance right there on the back door, fighting for it, left in front. It looked like maybe Flax got a piece of his stick on that one as it tried to be slid home. Good play from Steinberg there, far side. That's brought in by Siegel. Siegel fires off the shoulder of Flax, still along the side of the net. Steinberg fished it wide. Some good chances here, but nothing in the net so far. This comes right in front. Rebound, they score. Steinberg with his second of the night, this time on the power play. A 2-goal lead reinstated there as the shot from Algazzini didn't find its way on net, but left a juicy rebound right in front to Steinberg, and they made no mistake. Power play strike for the Valley Stream Storm. They're back in front by 2. Second goal of the night for James Steinberg as this goes off the end boards here. Looking back along, Steinberg looking for his third, but good defensive stick work there. Sending to the far side boards by Gagliano. Goes off the outside of the net. Flax didn't seem ready for it, but not troubled there. Off the near side with Max Musnik. Musnik one more. This one kicked along by Angelo Messina. Can't establish possession. Nearly too many men on the ice there as Valley Stream scrambled over for a change. Good shoulder contact there by Bohm, clearing his man out. And Musnik. Some really good checks being laid here in this third period. Perhaps a brewing rivalry between these two teams. The physicality shown in this frame as a long shot. It will be guided into the corner by Donaghy. Looking out in front, Finelli. Finelli trying to feed one through, scooped up by Donaghy. .13 to go here in this third period. It's Valley Stream on top by 2, looking for their third win of the season, trying to gain some ground in the standings. Came into tonight in 6th place, but a win over the third place team would do wonders as this comes right off the face-off into Donaghy. He picks it up before Knoll got a quality chance. Drop the puck here near side. It's won by Syosset. Trying to keep the pressure on. This is sent down low, looking for the man there, but couldn't quite get it to Reiser. Now back behind the net, it's Disque. Disque to the point. That shot goes off the glove of Donaghy. Schoenberg with the look. Long range shot from the blue line. Comes back to the point. Deflection. And that one got a piece of the defender, Perino. Write it down in the books as a block shot for Rosario Perino. As now Valley Stream able to clear. Schoenberg up the near side to Knoll. Now he takes the middle on the charge. To the far side, Zach Knoll works his way in. Shot, save, rebound still there. Now Donaghy able to cover up. Solid look that time for Zach Knoll. He's been one of the best players on the ice tonight for Syosset. Puck just left there as Baumeister tried to just desperately get it clear. Fan on the opportunity, but Donaghy was able to pick it up. On the move clear here, here's Naumov. Naumov tried to hand it over to Aiden Siegel, instead comes over to the near side. Bone able to get this one off the side of the cage. Trying to charge through a Syosset here near side. Chipping along that time, Spencer McAlpine. McAlpine there, able to get it in for a moment, but now it comes up the other end. 2-on-2 up the ice is Siegel. Siegel gets it around the man there in Mianulli. 2-on-2 board battle here behind the Syosset cage. Getting clear, Aiden Siegel. A spinning feed out in front to flex away. Now another chance. This one goes off the pad of Flex. That was O'Doherty with the chance on goal. Flipped along to Naumov. One more to Siegel behind the net. See how creative he can get. Siegel along to Christopher Bone. Bone's pass deflected there near side by Del Piero. Del Piero here gives near side. On the chip and chase, McAlpine. Working along with it, O'Doherty far side. He works it clear for Valley Stream. Nice pass along to Agazzini. William Agazzini here just feeds off the dashboards. Gives back along down low. Disco play, nearly losing his balance. Siegel, but stays strong on his skates. Doesn't keep possession in the process, though. Syosset able to work clear, but time not exactly on their side here. Time ticking away, 7:40 to go in the third. Nicholas Naumov just takes behind his own net, then finds the opening with Agazzini right side. He got a 1-on-4 here as Valley Stream in the midst of a change. Just allows himself to be hit along the glass by Jake Gagliano. Now possession with Finelli. Finelli, nice cross-ice feed. Finds a man there in De Piero. De Piero just lost it on the stick handle. Nearly getting it back, Zach Knoll, but only for a moment. Valley Stream able to work clear. Finelli sends this one on cage. Donahue guides it to the corner. Trying to work clear with Nico Mazzella. Mazzella finds a man there in Steinberg. Steinberg gives along near side, but unable to keep the zone as this sent all the way down the ice. Bomeisel got a piece, so no icing. Bomeisel to the far side to Kenji Nagata. Nagata works along there with Steinberg. They got a little bit mixed up there, delayed offside against the Storm. They get back on, but not before Knoll charges down the ice. Zach Knoll sends this along, cut off by Nagata. Knoll tries to get it right back as he takes a bump that time from Musnik. Attempted shot, deflects away, then is selling out for the block shot, Bomeisel. Nico Mazzella takes a crunch as he works that puck clear. Another shoulder-on-shoulder contact from Steinberg that time. Knocks Gagliano off of possession. Gagliano brings it right back in, though. Gagliano right in front, shot saved. Rebound still there. Nobody knows where it is. Now it's covered up as the referee blows plays dead. Some chaos in front of the cage there. Patrick Donahue able to cover up before a Brave could get their stick on that puck right in front of goal. They do call a penalty here as play wound down. As Cameron Conroy heads to the box. A critical chance on the power play for Syosset. They trail this one by 2. But a power play goal would not only get them back within 1, but it would grant them momentum. They win the face-off. That's a good start. Directed over. Mianelli tries to pass across. Missed the intended receiver in Sigler. Fed back along to Knoll. Zach Knoll, one more to Sigler. Has it, one more. The pass intended for Finelli goes off his stick. Finelli back on it. Pass along looking for Sigler. That was deflected cleverly by Siegel. He can't work it clear though. Sigler tried to look for Knoll. Pass intercepted by Naumov. He sends all the way down the ice. Comes back behind the Syosset goal. Zach Knoll cuts to his left, then to his right. Lost the puck there as Naumov chases it down. Valley Stream still on the PK for the next minute 10. Handed off there as they try to charge through. Slowly building play up, Gagliano. Up the near side, Naumov tried to fight that along. See, still waited there, couldn't get it clear. Working towards the middle there, Finelli. There's a shot! Puck laying there, falling on top of it is Donahue, still battling for it. Nobody knows where it is. Now they do. Delayed penalty coming up to Valley Stream as that puck finds its way in. Gagliano looked to get the last piece. Just total chaos as a man knocked down. Puck went over to Knoll, as Knoll gets the last piece of that one. Just swarm of humanity results in a goal. And also to mention, there was the delayed penalty called against Valley Stream there, so they might be heading right back to the PK. We'll wait to see how this sorts out. It's 4:35 to go here in this contest. Still plenty of time. Now the officials are over at the scorer's table sorting this play out. Official's arm did go up there, which you would imagine would be the delayed penalty. The officials hold up the signal 5-on-5 here. So it's just the goal, no penalty afterwards. They must have gotten together and said nothing further, but the Syosset bench wants an explanation. Zach Knoll gets the tally, at least I believe there. We'll wait for official confirmation. But the Knoll goal brings it back to a one-score game, 4:35 to go. Knoll's second goal of the game would give him to 4 on the season, doubling his goal total here with his 2 goals tonight. Bone circles the neutral ice, gives to Algazzini near side. Algazzini tried to leave that off to Naumov, but taken up the ice by Zach Knoll. Knoll takes it in far side, tries to drag around his defender in Bomeisel, still with it in the corner. Bomeisel guided to the glass there by Knoll. Algazzini trying to feed it out, dangerous turnover, closing the patch just in time, Donahue. Great save by Donahue. Needed to do it, sealed his pads to the ice right there. As a dangerous turnover to Knoll gave him a golden opportunity. Defensive zone win taken immediately out is Siegel. Siegel works in 1-on-2. Feeds this into the corner to find some space against De Piero. Stick lifted there. Fed right out in front, deflection, they score! Naumov tips it home. The lead's right back to 2. Just fed over from the corner. Algazzini, then a heads-up play by Naumov, got right into the dangerous area on the edge of the crease. No chance for Flax to get a piece on that one. Nicholas Naumov back on the score sheet. And his first goal of the game. And for Naumov, his 4th of the year. Brings it right back to a 2-score contest. Rolled slowly on, taking it right away from his goalie was Mianoli. Wants to keep play going, and for good reason. They need 2 goals with 3:20 on the clock. This one brought right on, one more pass through. Mianoli looked for a man, couldn't connect. He's looked to feed it through to McAlpine, waiting right there, but instead heading up the ice the other end, Kenji Nagata. This whistle down, offside, as Nagata lost the handle on that in the offensive charge. Got to keep an eye here on the Syosset bench and on Sam Flax when they opt to pull him. 3:05 to go. It's quite a possibility. You could see it whenever Syosset gets the puck in the attacking end. Try to set something up here with Knoll. Zach Knoll brings it in. No motion yet from the goal from Flax. Probably a smart play. They didn't do it there as Steinberg brings it in. James Steinberg just gets it in deep. Mazzella, a huge hit there behind the net. Gagliano knocks his man out of the play. The puck covered up by Sam Flax. But man, oh man, what a check. Gagliano just taking his man out of the play. Oh, man. Fortunately, everyone's okay there. Just a clean play there by the defender in Jake Gagliano as this comes up the near side. On the move with the attack, Finelli. Finelli with 2:30 to go, had his play stall out near side. O'Doherty gives over. On the attack now, Siegel. Siegel just leaves it over to the near side to Naumov. Naumov right in front, Algazzini on the backhand. Algazzini just holding possession here, takes down low. Takes the crunch once again. Gagliano laying the body once again. Then he takes a huge check here, but that one's not going to be legal. Gagliano is none too pleased there on that check from Aiden Siegel. See how play sorts out here. This players being guided over towards the benches and likely into the sin bins as well. Siegel's definitely heading off. That one's for sure. We got to see if there's anything else as well. Looks like they're also going to go ahead and escort Gagliano to the box. Could have gotten Gagliano for a follow-up there after the check from Siegel. Definitely caught him up high. The officials over here sorting things out. 2:04 to go in the third. 6-4 lead for the Storm. The play for and the gesturing from Naumov, we couldn't quite see it in the corner as the boards still a little bit fogged up, but are able to see through them just ever so slightly now. It did look like Gagliano, out of frustration, snapped the stick of Siegel after the check. But after everything sorts out here, seems like we're going to stay 5-on-5. Syosset needs 2 to tie. Face off over on the near side, chipped up in the air, collected by Asher DePiero. Needs to move here, but he turns it over to Steinberg. Steinberg left it along far side. Pinned back in deep. Good heads-up play there by the Storm defense. Now this chipped along. O'Doherty picks it up. Patrick O'Doherty there. This knocked down by a hand. The face-off here seems like it's going to come into neutral ice still, but on the defensive foot are the Braves. Minute 39 to go now in the third. Face-off won by Nicholas Naumov as he tries to chip in. This glove down by O'Doherty. He circles around neutral ice. Flax unable to head off as this is pinned in deep. Taking it there, DePiero. Right along to the far side, kicking it down, Sigler. Now the motion to the bench, Flax heading off. This is pinned in deep. 6 attackers on the ice for Syosset. This worked out clear by Naumov. Steinberg couldn't get to that puck, but now Algazzini flips this down, getting there to cut that off. DePiero. Under a minute to go here. Sigler. Fed across, looking for Finelli. He couldn't get on it, but now able to send it around. A man knocked hard down to the ice. Sigler trying to feed that puck on goal. That's blocked. Now Algazzini tries to chip it around to this man in DePiero right there. He's able to just leave it alone. Now Naumov wants a crack at that one. That's knocked down by Knoll, but time not on their side. 23 seconds. Chipped along at the blue line. Doherty knocked down. Now I'm off back behind his goal. Just gonna hold it here. 10 seconds to go in this one. It's fed all the way down, a little bit wide of the cage for icing. Have to drop the puck one more time with 5.8 left. Syosset goal still gaping open. Face off to the right side of Patrick Donahue. Face off won by Syosset. They fire. Donahue, one more save, sticks into the corner, and it's a 6-4 win for Valley Stream. They pull off the reverse upset. Solid performance in goal from Patrick Donahue, and an outburst of offense has staked Valley Stream to their 3rd win of the year. Hats off to the Storm, and hats off to this offense. James Steinberg ends up with the game-winning goal. Well, that'll do it here. Once again, the final score, Valley Stream 6, Syosset 4. Thanks for joining us on your Sunday night here on the Long Island Sports Network. For everyone here, my name is Ian Binky. Thanks for tuning in. So long, and take care.